Good morning, good evening, good night, and welcome back to the Idle Talk Minis. This is the point where Fabian usually jumps in and says he's here, but he started yawning while I was giving him the intro.
My bad.
Say hello to the people, Fabian.
What is up?
Today, you know what I got on my mind?
Dick.
Today, I saw... Yo.
Got him.
You know what's
Early
funny?
on, bro.
Some of the clips... The one that I posted about you like saying showering together, I didn't catch it in the moment. I just kept talking, and then when I edited them, I was like,
"It's the best."
I put that zoom in on your face. I'm like, let people know how you actually think. Bro.
I have intrusive thoughts all the time.
Hey
bro.
yo,
What do you mean? You never had those?
no, not the intrusive thought being like, hey, we're showering together.
No, I'm saying the intrusive thought to be like, say something OD out of pocket right now, dog, even though it's not true. Just do it.
That should be mad quick
and
in your brain, because I was talking about
Dude,
showering, and you were like in your head, yo, say we shower together, and then you just said it.
Yeah, always.
Where are those
thoughts?
Where are those quick?
I don't know.
Reflexes when we're talking about other shit.
ADHD, bro. That's what it is. It's just dumb shit.
So outside of that, I saw these two TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I saw one where this guy was squatting,
mm-hmm.
and then his toddler was there, just sitting and looking at him, right? And then he does like a little like one of those trends where it's like, let's get to the good part, and then his kid is like 3 years old now,
mm-hmm.
and he has a little tiny bar, and he's squatting 10 pounds, like the 3-year-old kid.
Cool.
Isn't like you're not impressed by the 3-year-old kid like squatting 10 pounds?
That's cool.
It's like a tiny little baby bar too. It's like a little like. Remember that bar?
SpongeBob.
That bar. You were like, "Hey, can't you put this on a bench?" I was like, "No, it's too small." Kind of like that.
But that one wasn't that small for a baby.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I was giving you an example.
Like the image in my head as you're talking is only SpongeBob. Like when he was benching the teddy bears. Remember what I'm saying? When he was benching with the teddy bears on each side. And it was like he was struggling with it.
Anyway, this kid is hitting depth at 3 years old. Okay, he's ass to grass. He's lifting this 10 pounds.
Okay.
And you said earlier before we started, if that's
that
good or bad for you. Yeah. I was like, there's people that think it's good. Doesn't matter.
Isn't lifting heavy while you're like still growing make you short?
See, that's what people say, but there's no really like decisive evidence that says otherwise. You know.
That's all I've known is that if you lift really heavy when you're younger, you're supposed to like shrink or at least not
stunt your growth. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I did it when I was young too. I mean, my mom says that's why I'm this height. I'm like, bro, that's just like look how small my dad is. Look how small you are.
Yeah, it's probably just genetics. You're right. I mean, most of my family is pretty short though, or average height, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm not.
What's average height?
Like 5'7", 5'8".
Oh, I thought you were about to be like 6 foot, and I'm like, damn.
No, I'm like tall in my family. Me and my cousin are like, Joang is 5'11", and I'm 6 foot. At least from my mom's side of the family, we're like the tallest. So yeah, I don't know. And no, but Joang lifted. Joang lifted a lot. I didn't. I was a scrawny bitch when I was younger.
But you boxed though.
Yeah, but it was
later in life.
When you box, you don't lift.
I know, but you were like, you got like,
yeah.
More like
I
lean,
worked out, but I
know?
wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like carrying heavy things to stunt my growth. So I wouldn't necessarily. And I wasn't giant when I was boxing. I was really toned. I was the most cut.
Yeah. I was gonna say that.
I was
like, it was like lean muscle.
I wasn't bad. I wasn't as big. Like I'm way bigger than I ever was.
So now, there's another TikTok I saw.
Yeah.
And it was a 10-year-old on the incline bench press. He was doing 135 pounds.
That's nuts.
So he was doing 45s.
That's way more impressive.
He's like way more impressive than a 3-year-old just having that heavy barbell in the back to begin with.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck them kids. Yo, a 10-year-old though, lifting as much as I'm lifting, that's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I almost send it to you, but I didn't want you to be like feel bad about something.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. I didn't know how you were gonna take it.
There's
so I was like,
people who lift.
Yeah,
but
me,
bro.
You were really. What if you would have been like, damn, he's 10, I'm 25. I didn't want you to.
Listen, I have existential crises all the time.
Yeah, so I didn't want to. I didn't want to add one
add
more.
to it?
Yeah, I didn't want to add one more to your regularly scheduled programming. I didn't want to do that to you.
Yeah. I get you.
So I was like,
that's very impressive. A 10-year-old lifting that much, yeah.
Incline too.
That's nuts, yeah.
So it's like
very, very impressive.
That's what like they say that your real test of strength is the incline bench press.
I don't think we done incline.
No, I don't do incline because it fucks with your shoulders a little bit. I'd rather not. There's just exercises that I just don't feel are useful.
What's the difference between benching at an incline and benching regularly?
it's
different?
You're sitting.
I know, but what are you working on that's different? Is it still chest?
No, it's more upper chest and your shoulders that kind of get worked a little bit more.
An incline?
Yeah, but now you kind of take away the leg drive a little bit because you're not laying flat and you're not pushing down.
Yeah.
You can still push down, but now your like legs are bent a little bit, like you're bending your knees. And how hard can you really push, like when you bend your knees slightly while you're laying down versus a lot?
Flat,
yeah.
Okay.
So it really is an upper body kind of a movement, more focused upper body, but flat back benches.
I mean, bro, I could be lifting like 400 if I was taking some. Maybe that kid is on some shit. How do you know?
I don't know.
That kid might not be natural.
I mean, he didn't look like he wasn't natural.
Mean, how does dad look?
He looked like a 10-year-old kid.
What does dad look like?
I don't know. His dad wasn't in that video. Just him.
I'm just saying, them gin dads be pumping them kids with them.
With what, milk and chicken?
Nah, with them testosterone and that what is it, steroids?
Gear.
All that
They're
shit,
on gear.
bro.
Like the 10-year-old on gear.
I think so.
Actually,
if I was on gear, bro, I'd be lifting 700 pounds.
To talk
I'm not
about
on none of that.
There's a trend on TikTok where these guys kind of talk about the benefits of going on steroids.
Yeah.
And like kind of like make it look like through rose-colored glasses kind of.
So it doesn't look as bad.
Yeah, and like actually kids like in like high school, like 14, 15-year-old are being like more susceptible to be like, hey, I want to do that. I want to get that.
I remember when I was in high school, there was people who were clearly on it, but they would lie. Like you, bro. You.
But now
like
people are out and about.
They're proud, I'm like, you built like a 37-year-old man. Stop lying. Like you're not on nothing. And they were like, no, all natural. I'm like, ain't no way, dog.
That shit is expensive.
No, I know.
So like to be in high school and to have access to that.
Do you know where I live, bitch?
That's crazy.
These kids was doing cocaine in my high school, bro. And I'm like, where did we jump? Why are we at hardcore drugs all of a sudden? Me not even drinking in high school. I'm like, what happened?
I mean, you can buy shitty cocaine.
No, but it was like,
but you can't. But if you buy shitty steroids, it's not gonna you're not gonna get the results.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But there's plenty of rich people by at least where I live, and I knew for a fact they could afford it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But now people are like excited to be on.
Yeah,
gear.
people are way more open about it now.
Yeah,
bro. I've seen a lot of TikToks where people are like, "Are you on gear?"
Yeah,
and they're like, "Yeah, I take this, and this." I'm like, "Oh, people just open as hell about it now."
I mean, which was a problem that we solved. A lot of times people weren't really transparent about that, and
but now are we too transparent because now everyone's getting their hands on it? Because we're so
I guess it's just the consequence of wanting more transparency from people. Now people are like, you know what, if he's on it, let me get on it.
Yeah.
But then there was this documentary that I saw from
about
Vice.
Steroids?
Yeah. And the guy that they were interviewing was just like, yeah, so like when I'm on my doses, like I'm doing this, like his breathing was fucked up. Like,
oh, no.
like you ever hear somebody like breathing and it icks you? Like
no, but okay.
I'm like, why are you taking a deep breath after every like half sentence?
He's out of breath, bro.
He's like,
his body can't take it.
He was standing still, bro.
His body can't take all that fucking shit he's pumping in there.
He was sitting down for one of the clips, and he was like, you know, it really fucked up my marriage. I was like, my wife was getting really upset with me because like even trying to breathe as he was it's bothering me. It's bothering my lungs.
It sounds exhausting to breathe like that all the time.
But he was like, or like this. Yeah, so like she was really upset that I was spending all.
Yeah, I feel like it's not worth it. You lose your hair, you get like very irritable. You're always angry about some shit or something that can pop you off really easily. Yeah, and you can't breathe. I don't think it's worth it.
No, it was terrible.
If it was like less of what are they called, side effects, I'd be like, hey, I get it, bro. Girls get BBLs, go nuts. If you want to,
is that the same as BBLs?
Absolutely.
Is it?
I mean, if you're altering your body in some type of way to just look aesthetically pleasing for someone else, yes, that is human. Like, what's the word? It's like self-centeredness, or I don't know what it is, but it's like you are only doing it because you want people to perceive you in some type of way. You want people to see you and be like, damn, he's attractive, or damn, he's fit, or damn he's that. And it's the same for men and women. It's just we have our own devices, right? Men they care so much about like hair, beard, and physical, right? And so when you don't have, like when you're going bald or something, like men get really insecure about things like this because they care so much about the way they're perceived by other people. And it's the same with women when it comes to like, when a woman goes to the gym, what are they working on usually?
Buys and tries?
No, legs. Really? Your female friends go for buys and tries?
I mean, because I train them to be like,
no,
you
I'm
need
saying
to work
just like
on,
whenever you speak
you
to a
need to
female
do the
and you work out,
like
and
whenever I post like a bench
Yeah.
clip, they're like, hey, hey, what do you do? And I'm
well,
like,
then
hey.
I have very different friends. Then
You got
every
some-
female that
you
I
got
speak to, that
some airhead friends, huh?
I don't
Only
listen,
ass.
No, I don't know.
Everybody ass stink the same.
Listen to me, bro. I don't know because I'm not a gym rat. I don't give a fuck. But most of the females that I do speak to or that I know that work out or are fitness friendly, right? All do legs. Every time I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, legs.
I'm
Legs,
the same way.
glutes, and
I'm
I'm
the
like-
same way with bench. I do bench every day.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. It's like I get it, but at the same time, it's like poisoning us, low key. Where like it's just like, oh, are we really just doing all this shit because we only care about the way people see us? Like the BBL bullshit. Like everyone has one now. Every fitness Instagram model.
See, now we're going to the transparency part again, where like before the
They
guys
used to hide it.
No, BBL bitches still be lying about
They
it.
do?
Like,
I
yeah,
thought they were
that's
way more
that's
open
more of
about
a
it now.
problem than people like being real about
With the
steroids.
men?
Like the steroids
Ah.
are like, yeah, I'm on steroids.
I thought they were both just open
no,
about it.
no.
Now
Now,
they
like,
don't care.
there's people who are clearly have a BBL, and they're like, oh,
I'll work out.
This is my program. Buy it on my website. So that's more of a problem
men also
now.
do that. Men do it because I know plenty of male Instagram models who
But-
are on gear and then be like, nah, it's just vitamins and testosterone
Yes,
pills.
that's
and
the
they try
problem
to sell
too.
that type
but
of shit.
there's a lot more guys who are on gear now who are like, yeah, I'm on gear.
No, yeah, for sure. I
And they
do
still
agree.
sell their programs, but they're like, yo, I'm on gear. Like Liver King guy. He
Yeah.
was like, oh, I've
He lied
never
for a
take
while,
yeah,
yeah.
and he was selling all this shit. Like that's clearly a way bad example of like
Yeah.
what you're saying. But now I think we gotta wait a little bit for the BBL girls to be like, yeah, I have a BBL. Like
A lot of them do just straight up admit it. I've seen a lot of that. But yeah, I do agree.
So.
And again, you want to know why? It's because they care about the
it's
self
that validation.
Yeah, it's the fact that they know they took the easy way out, and if they tell
Is
you,
it the easy way out?
yeah.
Because some people get BBLs because their ass is just pancake and just
No, I'm not. Listen, it's your body. Do whatever you want with it. I would never judge anybody to do. If you feel like you needed whatever to be done to your body so that you feel more confident in it, go for it. It's your body. What I'm saying is that if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, if it's like, oh, I want it because then I'll get attention from men, or I'm doing it now because now I can lie about it and be like, oh, I'm an Instagram influencer now. Like I'm a fitness model, and I'm selling all this stuff when truthfully you know what it was for. That's what is icky to me about it. Like if I get anything done to myself, whether that be cosmetic or not, like if I get a nose job, right, and someone's like, oh, like why'd you get a nose job? If it's for me, if I'm like, oh, I didn't like my nose and I want to change it because I want to be happy with what I look at in the mirror, cool.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, oh, that guy one time said my nose was ugly, and it really like got to me, and so like it bothered me until I got my nose fixed. That it feels shitty to me that like women or men or anybody at this age is like letting someone else's outside influence be like, I should change myself
because this person said so.
because I want to appeal to the mad audiences
Yeah.
or the person who I like. It's like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, like be happy with you first. And if you're not happy with you and you want to change things, that's great, bro. But don't do it because someone else is asking you to.
Can we talk about male validation real quick before we wrap this up?
Yeah, go ahead.
So in high school, when I was like getting ready to go to college to play football, like I was in the gym before school and then after school, like, and then I had this 8th period English class, so we literally did nothing in that class. It was just like, hanging out. It was a senior. It was like the 12th grade English or whatever. So we're just chilling. Teacher was talking to us. We were just vibing.
Yeah.
And I'll get there and I'll like get my pre-workout ready, my C4 out of the bag, start shaking it from the water fountain, like water from the water fountain, and I was like. And then one day, my friend Peter goes, like, walks by as I'm shaking my thing and just squeezes my arm. She's like, damn, he's like, you're getting real big. And I was like, oh, shit, I am, right? And then I was like, oh, I got some validation. And I was like, shit feels good. And I was like,
No,
I was like,
I know.
like, yeah, I am, right?
Yeah,
and then,
I get the same thing.
bro, once he
get
said it, I started getting bitches. When that guy started saying it, I was like, okay, bitches are coming. In my DMs all the time.
I don't believe that.
No, I'm telling you how the story went. No, how like from high school, I was like, ever since like in that English class, like people started talking about it. People started going to the gym with me, and I was like, cool. I'm like, cause my fucking triceps were fucking huge. At that point, like again, I had the bitch ass shoulders, so my triceps look huge in comparison to my small ass shoulders. And so I was like, all right, 10 years gonna be cool. Like I had a good 10 year.
Because recently I've been getting a lot of that, like where a lot of the guys at my job, shout out to the C crew, love them. They'd be like, "Oh, you getting skinny as hell," or "Damn, you getting big as hell," and I'm like, "Thanks, guys."
It's contradicting. I don't know what to think.
Like my waist is getting smaller.
Hey, yo, you getting snatched?
But yeah, I'm getting the BBL, bro. I'm the one that got it. But yeah, so I get like it is like a good boost. Like you're like, damn, thanks, man. Like it helps the confidence. But then when that's all you want and that's all the only reason you're doing it, then it's like it loses the purpose of it, right? Because the reason I currently work out is for me, right? I want to look better because I want to look in the mirror and be like, damn, you're hot, to myself, not because I want someone else to think I'm hot, right? That's a plus, though. That is a plus. That's what I'm saying. So I get it. It's just that's not base your whole entire like
life over it,
life around like
that feeling.
Want people to validate how you look or how you feel about everything. Like it's okay to validate yourself sometimes and be like, I'm good enough or I look good enough. And if I want to improve, I'm doing it for me.
Good. Speaking of pluses, hit that follow button and we'll see you tomorrow.
Plus size, baby.
What?